Darebin Creek Trail. The Darebin Creek Trail is a shared-use path for cyclists and pedestrians which follows Darebin Creek in the inner and outer northern suburbs of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. The path consists of an 8 km section north of the Western Ring Road and a 17 km section south of the Western Ring Road. The two sections are separated by a 0.85 km section of path along the Western Ring Road Trail. Bicycle Victoria announced on 7 August 2009 on its website that the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal VCAT had approved the issuing of permits for the Lower Darebin Trail and associated bridge of. Work on the Lower Darebin Trail started late in 2010 and is expected to be completed in 2015. Following the path. The northern section starts on the very edge of Melbourne suburbia next to open countryside. Traveling south through remnant vegetation and 2.2 km later, one arrives at Henderson's RD. Epping Station is 500 m to the west along Henderson's RD, and the station is soon followed by Epping Plaza. The path arrives at Childs Road, 1.3 km further along, having crossed a small footbridge earlier. Cross the Childs Road Bridge to the east. The Henderson's Road Drain Trail is on the left north, and the Darebin Creek Trail continues on the right south, on the other side of Childs Road. 900 m later the path forks to the left and right. Take the path towards the footbridge but do not cross, it continues straight ahead. After 2 km McKimmy's Road is approached. The path does not proceed under the road. Cross McKimmy's Road and continue on for 1.6 km through Thomastown East Reserve. A small wetland nearby harbors the growling grass frog. The path intersects with the Western Ring Road Trail. Travel 815 east along the Western Ring Road Trail to where the Darebin Creek Trail continues to the south on its west bank, crossing under the Western Ring Road. The creek name is signed for road users only but is clearly visible for trail users. Leaving the Western Ring Road Trail, the southern section starts by descending to the creek and tracking along the west bank of the creek. After crossing McLean's Road, the path splits in two as it enters a Norris Bank Reserve. Either path can be taken as they rejoin at the far end of the reserve at Settlement Road. On the south side of Settlement Road, the path continues on the west side of the creek for 2.6 km until it reaches the eastern end of Rathcown RD by a paddock full of shaggy sheep where there is a new bridge crossing. An on-road shortcut is to continue west along Rathcown RD for 600 meters to a path on the left that reconnects to the Darebin Creek Trail. The trail crosses to the eastern side where the path continues to a T intersection where the path to the right follows the creek. Left connects to Bundora Park via Waters Way. At Cheney's Street, Dunn Street and Plenty RD changed sides of the creek. An unsigned path looms up on the left that leads to the Bundora campus of La Trobe University and is surveyed by a lone park bench. 800 m later cross the footbridge to the east bank of the creek. The trail continues south past another footbridge on the right west that leads to Northland Shopping Center. Do not cross the bridge, just continue onwards. 1 km later the bitumen trail meets a crossing with a concrete trail. Turn right west onto the concrete trail and head downhill. Going straight ahead on the bitumen trail leads to the Austin Hospital Helipad Heidelberg Repatriation Hospital near Bell Street. 3 km later the trail meets the north end of Ford Grove. Continue to the south end of Ford Grove where the trail continues. After another 500 m the trail forks at a wooden boardwalk section. To the left-east it crosses a footbridge. Take the right path and continue straight ahead towards Smith Street. The trail passes under the large and high steel bridge that carries the Hurstbridge Railway line and then under the bluestone and concrete Darebin Creek Bridge Heidelberg Road before finishing at Sparks Reserve. The pedestrian and cycling bridge spanning the Yarra River, connecting the Darebin Creek Trail to the main Yarra Trail, was opened on the 25th of March 2018. Community advocacy groups worked over a 20-year period to achieve this impressive outcome. Epping to South Mooring Rail Extension. The extension of the rail line from Epping to South Mooring intersects the Darebin Creek Trail in the vicinity of Sunrise CRT and Maywood DRV, the Henderson's Road Drain Trail near Maywood DRV, and the route to the city of Whittlesea's Mill Park Leisure Centre in Mooring DRV. Connections. Dead end in the north at Porst CRT. Intersects the Henderson's Road Drain Trail in Mill Park at Childs RD and the Western Ring Road Trail in Bundoora. Connects to the main Yarra Trail in the south. North end at 37.635,830 S 145.34,885 deg E/minus 37.635,830 145.34,885. South end at 37.790,095 deg S 145.42,606 deg E/minus 37.790,095 145.42,660.